Yes, done.
Everyone, I'm your host Shashi with you all on Global Women Dialogue Talk Show to create more voice for women and by women. And today's our guest is someone very special. She's like my elder sister and always very near to me. She's connecting with us from UAE, Dubai, Higher Excellency Laila. She's well known in media for her humanitarian work approach. She's a global goodwill ambassador. She's the founder and president of Business Gate, and she is a vice president of Voice magazine, and many more numerous businesses and global humanitarian work she is famous for, she is known for. So what's what we are waiting for here? Let's dig into ourselves to get inspired, to get motivated, and to know how we can achieve the same way as she is achieving. What drive her? What kind of things she is carrying with her, along with her personality aura or something more. So welcome our Higher Excellency on our Global Women Dialogue Talk Show.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here with this beautiful ambassador of the women. I give her this title because she deserves it. Dialogue Women is been global because of her and because of many women's high caliber in comedy. She's doing this since a long time. And she asked me and I say, of course, we have to be with each other, to lift hands of each other, to inspire each other. Today, Women Dialogue of Women, start a journey again from Dubai. Welcome to everyone and greeting from Dubai, UAE to everyone. Yes, my lady, I'm with you.
Thank you so much, Her Excellency Laila, for beautiful introduction and such a beautiful title to you just awarded me. And just let's get further into our talk show. So you are passionate for women empowerment, women leadership development. So just let's start talking about how did you get this inspiration and motivation from?
Yes, that's the main question, how I get to the women empowerment and women leadership and women helping them to outsource it, to find their way, because it was my difficulties, my journey. And since I am young, my mom, she put me in the front and she said, you are the leader, you're the boss of the house. Go ahead, take care of your sister, take care of your brothers. And I was, since I born, 7 years, I have to carry all that responsibility because she was working mom and she come home late at 5 and I have to wake up at 7 o'clock, make everything sharp for my sisters and my brother, and we was 7. Same thing, my daddy, because he was expecting a boy, baby boy, and he got a baby lady, like it's me, and he called me always lady, and he called me my sunshine. You are the boss of the family. You are taking my place, lead the show. And I was like, oh my God, they gave me both two responsibility. I was in the school, and then when I finished my school, I ran away to the office of my father. He was entrepreneur and he was in real estate and he was developer and he was also in cycle. We call it sweet diplomacy. He's having a lot of people, parallel diplomacy, sorry. And he have a lot of people and he travel a lot. And I go and I sneak in his office and I stay and see what he's doing. So I've been inspiring about both mom entrepreneur, dad entrepreneur, businessman, which is receiving a lot of people from all the globe. And I see different nationality who's coming, buying, selling. And I say, wow, what journey my daddy doing. I've been inspiring by him and with my mom. So when I finished my study, of course, always you'll be inspiring. You have to be like someone in a family doctor. And it doesn't work with me. I've been, but I finished. I did not see myself doctor. I go to work. I did strategy of tourism. I study also for business administration and business entrepreneur. I did all that. I start my business. I start my company young. And then I get married, and then I go to run to see where I am. I've been in a group of women, business ladies, high caliber, and they always doesn't give you the chance. Jealousy, trying to shut you down, I say, why always a woman when she's bossy trying to let her sister or her competitor feel down? Why we don't do something which we can always, all of us, help each other and make that circle? I entered too many women's club and I did not find it fit for me. I say, why this? And I've been sometimes really, it was hard because they say to you, don't do, don't talk, don't do. And no, the boss has to be, the leader has to. I say, why am I up to this? Why are we here together? One voice, one hand, one heart, to empower each other, to learn from each other, or just to shut down each other because of jealousy, because we know mini language better than them, because you are smart. They don't put you in the front, they put you in the back. I say, okay, let's change this. And then suddenly I start doing the charity since 16 years, traveling all over the world, helping people, lifting hand. And then this sustainable development goals, it's come. And I see women empowerment, youth empowerment, all that SDGs. And I was so excited. I said, let's build my world. Why I have to be in some world who doesn't allow you to talk?
Right.
And I built Business Gate. Business Gate is to bridge people to each other. No difference between men and women and youth. Everybody welcome. And I did not do any member fees like others club who do in member fees. It was door open for everyone. It since 12 years. And I give representative office to many women and to many men in different countries. And God bless, we are in 32 countries. And I tied up with African, Arab African Council of Democracy and Development. And he gave me the door very big open. He's an NGO. He put me a head of relationship international to contact those people. And then he put me advisor, and then he put me in diplomacy. So after that, I go to WC, World Peace Committee 202, and they put me straight away in Indonesia and 202 country. There are 202 committee, and give me the title, the president, head of protocol and diplomacy. And because they have an seats in United Nations with the Queen Sheba, and then they give me my badge and I start. The second one, I've been inspired by Cambodia, and I go to see the SMEs. I meet because I go too much to those events, fashion show, helping women. Every time they call me, I go. And then I've been invited by Cambodia for the traders, and I go. And there I've been more inspired for those women who don't speak really English, but speak from them heart.
Yeah.
How so beautiful when someone come and open his hand and his heart to you, and he don't speak your language, just a smile. Can you imagine that impact? And I stay with them longer. I change my ticket and I go to them places, small village, and there we start to empower women and the youth. And I did with Amira our foundation called Youth Gate. We find it, and the government help us. I say thank you to them, because it's the first NGO being fast made, everything fantastic. And we start our journey, and the pandemic come, and they're still going on. When it's finished, I go back. The other journey, which is beautiful also, I go to Italy as entrepreneur. I used to fly too much in Europe, and we was launching one electric car. I was head of international relationship because I'm linked with my business gate. As soon as we sign the protocol of EC, we have to go to Switzerland to open another company. And then I see there is, we go by road. We go by road traveling. I see in Germany and all those areas passing by, there is refugees. With my partner, I said, let's build another NGO. And we build REFI. REFI is refugees, environment, and family cases. So, and we start, I am one of the founder, vice president, and Dr. Professor Hisham, His Excellency is the president, and we have also His Excellency Dr. Tarek, and we built up that NGO, and we're doing well. We start our mission. So it was amazing. It's a mix of show. I feel myself both. When we come to the women, we are women. We are the nation builder. We start our journey from our little home, and this is the main point. Each woman has that light and power to lead. In your house, in my house, mom, she was a doctor, accountant. She was a leader. She was the one who entertained the family. She was also the one who split the problems between the children, and she was also I call her the administration and manager of school, because she's keeping going. Study, look at you, do this, do this. She was too much bossy. And at that time, I think woman has everything. She can do multitask in one time. So dialogue of women, to me, it's amazing. Women dialogue is something which we have to do every time to inspire others.
Right, and I think the way you shared about your work journey, your the growing up environment, that very young age, and I can say in such a young age, you got the sense of being how you have to lead, how you have to become a leader, and it was like even you are handling your young siblings and arranging all the things, but the exposure you were getting and the sense you was getting, it can reflect in your work today, it can reflect in your business today. So let's talk about more about women leadership. When we are here, we are talking about dialogues. As you got that sense, that kind of environment, the positive environment, which was boosting your leadership in a same way, what do you think, since it's a global talk show, our women's and all our audience and listeners will be listening and watching us, what kind of tips you want to give them if suppose they don't get such kind of positive and boosting environment to develop leadership qualities?
It's a very good question. First of all, with this pandemic, Mama COVID really destroyed a lot of psychology of the people. And it's time to talk about positivity and positivity. Remove the sadness. We are not living longer. We live only once. And no matter who you are, from where you are, we are equal. God, when He create us the same way. Bones, blood, heart, and we have to breathe. So ladies and gentlemen, everyone listening to us today, breathe. And breathe the positive energy. Breathe the joy. Breathe the smile. No matter it is your level or your degree or your attestations or your position, believe me, it's one destiny, same creation and same ending. We're just traveler in this world. When time it's come, time it's me, you will achieve. When time it's come, we are going. So for me, maybe some people, they say, because you have a good life. No one has good life. The people who are rich, maybe they're missing something in their life and sadness. They want to be more and they're more hungry to make money. The people who don't have money, they want just a happiness and little income to live sustainable with that. So did you ask yourself once, what thing can make you happy? The level of happiness is different from me, from you, from others. Some people, they need only beautiful pillow and nice bed to sleep happily. Some people, they're looking for some piece of themselves inside. Some people, happiness to them is that joy, and they want to be just not hungry, because there is a lot of people, they're looking for food. And some people, they have everything, palaces and everything, but they don't find a happiness because they cannot have children, or because they don't have a healthy life, and because maybe some of them, they have cancer and disease, and they cannot be cured with all that money they have. So today, the life of many people balance between yes and no, between sad and happy, and no one knows what's the solution. Instead of crying your destiny, find a solution, be happy, and try to find your way and ask yourself questions. I am happy. Why am I not happy? So the happiness and the negative, it's making the positivity. The negativity bring always the sadness. The train is going fast, and that train, if you don't take it correctly and you don't grab the chance to go and keep going, you will lose it. So my advice to each lady, beautiful one, you are a queen of yourself. You're a princess to your father. You are a mother, or you are a sister, or you are one of the leader in what you choose in your way. Your decision, you make it yourself. Maybe people will help you to succeed, but that success is only you, and you can make it. And that happiness, it's you and only you, no one. Those tools around you and people around you, they just add value to you. But if you decide to be happy, you will be happy. And other things. Our ambassador today, she's asking us, a women dialogue, talk to each other, take advices from each other, believe in each other, candle the life of each other. And please, never minimize yourself, never underestimate yourself, and never do it for others. Love to yourself what you love for others, and love for others what you love for yourself. It's time come for big change and challenge, a big movement, and go ahead for beautiful days which we have. We're never gonna have them again, no matter it is. And that's why, my lady, I am Africa.
Wow, that's coming
I
out
am
right. Yeah. So when we are talking about I am Africa, what it seems like, what is that? Would you like to share, please?
Well, okay. I was watching TV once, and it was that conflict in States about that black man. And many people come, and I hate to talk about politics, and they say because he's black, he's so and so, and because his roots African. And say, listen, there is a lot of African always been minimizing because of the race, and because also the goals of sustainable development, SDG. So I say, I am Africa is not for African. It's for the lover of Africa, because Africa today is the future, and all the people are twisting them, focus in Africa. Africa have a mining, Africa have a lot of riches, Africa has the manpower, Africa has lands, and Chinese going to Africa, Korean going to Africa, Europeans since ages they are in Africa, and a lot of people using that beautiful Africa. But the African, hello, wake up. Where are you? Right. You're always going outside of Africa, especially women. They're going from outside Africa to work outside. It's beautiful, yes, work. But let's come, take our hand together for Africa, and let's change the mindset of thinking. Because Africa doesn't need a charity. Africa needs solution, needs strategy, need good governance, and need those, African women are so strong. You have to talk to them. They're so proud. They're so beautiful. And they're so committed. If you ask them something,
I bought some very excited and very strong and dedicated women on our talk show as well from Africa. And I was like, it was inspiring.
It's so inspiring, because the challenge they have, when I go to Senegal once and I go to Casamance, one beautiful African lady, she invited me, and she have 10 kids. She don't have nothing. And she said, you will accept our invitation? You say yes. And when I go to her, she make me rice with fish. Nice. She don't have too much things, but I see her ways cooking, washing 10 times. I say, it's clean. I say, sister, I can stay with you in the ground. I can stay with you in the dust. I'm not coming for what you're going to offer me. I'm coming to listen to you, what you're going to tell me as an inspiring story. And I stay with her kids, and she's cooking for us, simple with the wood, simple, the head of the fish with breaking rice. It was the most delicious rice I eat in either my life. And I see how they are blessed and they are happy, and they don't have nothing. They have joy and smile. That time my life changed, and I see how women can be a very supportive to each other, very caring, and how women can be great leader. And that's what's happened. We are
Yeah, that is so true. And when you are bringing such, this empowering stories, and you are talking about this, I am Africa. When we are talking about I am Africa, it brings, you said yourself, like it brings a lot of diversity, inclusiveness, and we are here as a global talk show. We are creating diversity and inclusiveness. So when we are talking about I am Africa, your business gate, let's bring your business gate, and you are having in almost all the continents, how and what
Yeah.
way people can get connect, how they can get benefit from this.
Okay. I'm Africa is the platform who is helping and showcasing the business of African and also bridging and linking the non-African to Africa. It's for youth empowerment, SMEs, mostly we're focusing on SMEs of small and medium business. And also we are doing win-win situations, which is B2B. The people from Africa want to come to UAE because it's established in UAE. And then the people from here who want to join hands with African. And we're celebrating last time Capo Verde National Day and bring 5. We done time to invest in UAE Africa. With time to invest, we bring the people who future them business in our platform, straightly business, and which portfolio they have and what project they have and looking for fund. We help them for that. So, and because I am Africa's initiative was linking with the business gate, which is been many years there, we are merging them together. And also we have Saphir company, which doing business setup. Saphir company helping the entrepreneur and businessman and businesswomen as incubator to grow the business and establish it in UAE and Middle East. So they come here, they say, I want to build one project here. We help them. We do consultancy. We do visibility study. We bridge them. We do the banking system, and we give them everything, and we let them lead the show here. But we still keep following with them in the business because we don't just bring the people and forgot them. No, we keep going and we keep helping. We keep opening the door for them and showing them the law and legislations in UAE, how it has to be. We do them residence, we do them license, everything. For I Am Africa, also we do incubator for younger youth, because the youth usually between a college and university, they lose them hope, they don't know how to take them direction. And that part, we do the training. We have special platform, and yet lately now we're doing Arab Youth United Model in Dubai in September. We have 250 youth coming from abroad, a different nationality. It's English speakers, and we do also those women who are in fashion, in garment, in a new concept. We future them and we do for them branding. And also social media marketing, e-marketing, and e-learning, of course. So mostly I don't like to talk about these kinds of business because it's a women dialogue. I come here just to see sisters and tell them to each woman, beautiful, right, we're here for you, wherever you need. Money has to be, but like you do, we do this from the heart to reach the heart. Money can come and go, but real people in our life leave the impact, it will stay forever.
Right. Yeah. And I think I bought about this, especially because when we are talking, you are offering again help and support. And once they can get to know, like, okay, this kind of things can be possible, and to make them to empower and can give them again hope, what they are dreaming, what they are really wanted to do, maybe can be helpful for them. So let's move ahead. Her Excellency Laila, when we are talking about youth, you said just you are organizing in Model United Nations for Youth. What kind of development, what kind of thing you feel our youth, when we are talking about education and versus bringing them into workforce, we are lacking and can be helpful by these are efforts or kind of these model United Nations and all these kind of points?
Okay, the United Nations, UNICEF, and all those organizations around the world, they're doing a great job. We're learning from them because they have a big system. So we are a small drop in a big ocean. We're trying to do our best Of course, we're following the SDGs, but we're doing things in different way because it's depending of the culture, the education, family, middle, how it is, and we cannot treat each youth similarly. It's not on a system you put it like antidote or like Panadol or no. This system has to be with the youth in different cultures, cities, different country, different acknowledged, different language. So the youth needs someone who to understand the psychology, not to impose to them, because this youth now what we have with digitalization, they're so smart, so brilliant. The youth around the world, they come in. I learn from them many things. They motivate me. I don't motivate them. So we have to believe in the youth and give them the system, how to lead, because they are the future of today and a leader of tomorrow. Our future leader, which is the young youth, are leading the show perfectly. They know what is wrong, what's yes, what's, and they try sometimes, they fail, they stand up. We have just to encourage them, to believe on them, and to give them what it's used. Now this new generation, they don't like you to impose to them everything. And with, sorry, I was saying, Mr. Google, everything is there. They can just Google it and get the knowledge, right? Because most of them, they are in those games. That's what I don't like. Only this, I can give instruction and stop sometimes, really as a military way, stop going to the games, it's wasting your time. So the digitalization opened the eyes for many people, and even in business, it's changing all the career for many people. So that's why we have to deal with each circumstance differently and deal with the youth differently. Like a women empowerment, we don't deal with African like we do with Asia, like we do with American. Like I don't empower women in big city. I don't go to big city like Dubai, New York, Paris, Hong Kong, Mumbai. What they need, ask these people to empower them. I go to small villages where there is no electricity, no water, no school, no system. There you have to empower. Everybody calling women empowerment, youth empowerment. And they put a big flag and they stay in the offices and bring show and make a camera. You think that camera and that flyer you post in the news, that the women empowerment, when you bring 4 people to talk or 5 people and you say, I have speaker, I done summit for women empowerment. Hey, hello. The women empowerment has to be in the villages, in small city, in place where there is women ignorant. You don't empower women in 5-star hotel and put that flyer and say, I'm empowering women. Summit of global women empowerment. That's not empowerment. That's just advertising for yourself. So youth empowerment, same thing. We don't empower youth from abroad and say, I am empowering you. You have to understand the psychology. You have to listen to them. You have to live with them. You have to understand up and down for them. The youth need psychology and stability and understanding. They don't need instructions. Right. So a lot to say. If you don't stop me, I will keep going.
No, that's actually very good point to bring about that youth don't need instructions. They have the vision. They need a channel where they can put their energy there, where they can bring their
understanding.
Yes,
understanding.
So, Her Excellency Laila, here one thing just I would like to quickly ask. You are a leader. You are leading. You are a business person. One thing, if I ask you, how you define your leadership style?
Oh, we don't, leadership, everyone can be a leadership. Today, everybody call himself leadership. There is difference between boss who are giving instructions and between a leadership who are listening to his team. For me, I am with my teamwork, with my people who are in backside, with my brother, with my father who's giving me advices, with my husband who's been always supporting me and in my shoulder. The leadership doesn't come like this. You have to fight for it. You have to understand it. You have to learn it. And I'm still learning every journey. I'm still learning from everyone, even from tea boy, even from delivery boy. I'm always open to listen to others because I believe everyone has something to say and to teach us. No one stopped learning and he's the best. No one is the best. I made mistakes. I fell. I talk sometimes nervous because the situation put me to be. I cannot be calm 24-hour. That's the line. I learned from those people who get jealous in me, mad on me, even I did not do anything to them because I'm succeeding. A success and leadership has a price to pay. And everyone of pay that. And it's a knowledge which you have to learn every day and to read about it and to change your way of leading. Because let's see, we're gonna give one example. Nokia. It was the leader of the iPhones and phones and for the phones at that time. The iPhone come and Nokia shut down because they did not upgrade themselves. They did not follow the technology. Same thing in leadership. No one is better than anyone and no one is the best. You have always to upgrade yourself in your leadership. You have to listen to others. You have to learn from each other. You have to also make a difference.
This is the best example. I think to keep learning and keep adding up in your leadership style. It shouldn't be stagnant, and that way you can't grow and develop yourself and to others as well. One thing I would like to ask, what message would you like to give to our audience, our listeners who are listening and watching us?
Wow. When you start your journey with a beautiful lady, woman ambassador like this, you are amazed and you have that good energy. So I want to say to each woman and to all the listeners, keep your beautiful energy to you. Don't waste your time in anything can make you down, and don't let anyone make you down. So estimate you have the remote control in your hand. Push the right button to fly to the success. And nothing is called sadness. It's a page of your life. You draw it in multicolor the way you want. You want it sad, you will skip in that corner with your dark color. You want it bright, you will make it bright because you decide to make it bright. Anything in our destiny, we are involved in. So I come back to the business. Even you fail, don't keep failing in business. Say the opportunity will come tomorrow. When you have chance, grab it. Don't discuss. Be a cascader. Take whatever chance coming to you. If you fail, it's not a problem. Go to another one. It's not a matter where you having money or you don't have it. You have capability, capacity, compassion, inspiration. You have yourself as beauty. You have your health. So do it. Go for it. Grab it. Choose it. You are the best. And thank you to my lady today. She gave me this opportunity to be here far from, and we are connected by internet, but tomorrow we're going to connect in real, and expect us with women gathering. Maybe it will be in UAE, maybe it will be in London, in Paris, in Qatar, wherever it will be, but it will be, we have to do it. Waiting you in Dubai, our door is open.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Her Excellency Laila. It was wonderful, and I hope our audience have enjoyed the same way I enjoyed. I got a lot of motivation and inspiration by myself, by listening you, by getting a lot of, these ideas, how one can lift up ourselves after falling down. So I believe the same way our audience who will be getting their dose of motivation and inspiration, especially our women who are listening and watching us, as we have live, real example in front of you, Her Excellency Laila. She is sharing her experience. She's sharing her own work, how she developed herself, and how the way today she's successful woman in her life by creating her own vision, by creating her own mission. So with this note, I would like to say, keep yourself on the growth and development. We are here to help you to grow and develop together. And if you would like to hear more, we are going to put the details in the description as well about Her Excellency Laila links. If you would like to get connect and get support of any kind of business or any other particular individual motivation on something, get connect with her, and we will be coming back with next episode with the motivation and to grow together. With this note, take care.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
my lady.
See you soon.